Good morning, Pothcherry.
Morning!
It sounds like, the audio is working, so...
I'm doing a lot better, thank you, Apothecary.
Yes. They are doing a lot better now. Hope you're having a good morning. You sound better, Pothcherry says.
Yes. I bet I do.
Yeah, they no longer sound miserable, so...
I still have to get a tooth pulled, but that's in like a month.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about that now.
The important part is that there isn't a piece of bone impaling you right now, so...
Yes. Well, it wasn't impaling me, it was
It
poking.
was impaling you.
It was poking me.
It was gently impaling you. See, we'd last left off in
Car.
Disco Elysium with realizing that that's our car. Yeah, oh. On the plus side, we did get this snazzy new jacket. Bet you're pulling teeth about the test appointment. Bone impaling, Motts.
Mantis is talking about that, like, one of my teeth was poking at my tongue. That's all.
Yes.
I'm okay.
A piece of broken tooth was jabbing Motts' tongue.
And it hurt. But I'm okay.
Motts, the arrow ace got boned before me.
Surprising.
Bruh. Bruh, indeed. So, there's like a weird tent here, and we've got an entire new area to explore.
Yeah, you got a whole new part of the map.
It's a boat tucked away under the tarpon cover. Okay. Why does the RCM cloak look evil?
It does kind of look evil. It has
Like they knew what they were doing.
It's got an aura to it.
I think the vibe they were going for was sort of like rain cloak, but boy does it look ominous. And the jacket just sort of looks vaguely professional, but still that dark color.
I can see professional, but also it's got like those pointed bits.
Yeah.
It looks a little intimidating. It looks a little bad. little evil there. Oh, excuse me.
That's something a fictional fascist would wear.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I do want to say, though, of our coats, we have some pretty silly ones. Have you seen the Signal Blue Naval Coat?
I love that. Aye, Captain, indeed. +1 suggestion.
Of course, we still have our blazer, which looks most natural on the detective. This somehow gives off James Bond vibes, and I can't explain why.
I mean, the coat itself, sure, yes. On you, though.
On us, no. Me making a story about the villains, the Mossies, what they wear. Also, this is just straight up like a detective trench coat.
Yes, I like that one.
It's very good. There's my commander's jacket. Dusty shelves and a forgotten chair.
Yes?
Oh.
Kim. Kim. I would like to explore the building behind you, Kim.
There you go.
Sneak around him.
Sneak around him.
I don't like this, and the energy of this building, Kim.
There's just the lone chair is killing me.
Yeah. Kim, I feel like this is the kind of building people get tortured in. Dark red chair in the dim light of the room. See, really the only thing here.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
Harrier could pull off anything with a face like that. Yes. I was looking at the building. Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
This is the perfect layer for the Mossies, fictional villains. Hey Kim, where are we? Is it that building that you really wanted to go into, Harry?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
I love how I just did a zoom out there.
Yes. What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Are you sure, Kim? It looks really
Red paint
suspicious.
is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
I love that it's like, that's a pretty ominous chair.
Yeah.
And that's all we have to say on the matter.
It's the bow
Bow
tie.
knot?
Oh, you said there was a bow tie on the thing.
That's true. And a postcard for Coal City. Hang on.
It's highly important you find this bow tie.
Okay.
It would replace the necktie.
It would replace the necktie.
I mean, if you need some drama, that's a good source of drama.
I don't think the necktie would appreciate if I put on the bow knot, though.
I mean, probably not, but you know.
Real tempted, though. Real tempted.
I mean, you can.
I don't need drama at the moment.
If you ever need drama for a check, you know where to get an extra 2 points. Just put on this spiffy bow tie.
You can't do that. Horrid neckties, family.
Our necktie is family, you're right.
Yeah. Our necktie is the trauma. He is.
Yes.
Sounds of life. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. That could be anywhere here or like the other side of Revachol, given our absurd perception. Cinder blocks charred, a makeshift fire pit. Okay. Oh.
I was wondering when you'd notice them.
Kim. Kim, I can't get through the thorn bush, but there's people over there.
Harry is gonna find a way around.
Oh,
There's a lot to look at. There's
Yeah.
a whole new side of the map.
oh my gods, more pants.
+1 to the Kingdom of Conches. You're just leaving them!
I mean, I'll take them. But, like, I might chuck them in the river. He's found his people suffering alcoholics.
Yes!
Yes. Quick travel unlocked.
Yay!
Quick travel unlocked.
Finally, quick travel is unlocked. Yay!
Yeah, this house sure does not seem to be, particularly built.
There you go.
Oh, wrong one. We don't need to be constantly walking towards people with a
A
crowbar.
weapon!
There's people. I really want to know what's up with these people over here, though. Hi. Really hoping quick travel is Harry getting blackout drunk and being carried by Kim.
You stop mid-step
Yes.
and put your hand on the garish necktie.
I don't think there's any evidence that that isn't how quick travel will work.
Right?
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Yes, heroic necktie.
Where? Bottle? What?
In this drunk's hand, on the pipe there, glowing blue, a mysterious, otherworldly blue, filled to the brim with holy mysteries. It's hard
What?
to know what exactly your vivid interior is speaking of here, but I'm guessing it's got a lot of alcohol in it.
I think you just saw a very special bottle of alcohol.
Okay, cool. What do I do with this magic bottle?
Oh, I think this is about so much more than cool. Please go talk to him. See what it's about. I'm drawn to it.
This is how we're going to unlock quick travel. We're gonna take a sip from this bottle, pass out, then Kim's gonna drag us home. Oh hey, another bench.
Yes.
Hey, tequila!
Idiot Doom Spiral.
Yes.
Why
That's
is
a normal name. What are you talking about?
is that-
You've never met an idiot in your life?
I've met many idiots in my life.
So it's a very normal name. What are you talking about?
Watch that bottle be 100% 1920s moonshine.
Yes!
Yes.
You can really feel the moon in this shine.
Good to see you. How's business? How's the whole reality situation treating you? So what's happening?
What a coincidence, that's what my parents call me.
Oh.
Tequila.
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high concept reality-based adventures proceeding?
Not gonna lie, that does sound like things that would come out of your mouth.
Yes.
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Mr. Sunset.
I like this guy. You should too. He respects you by calling you your true name.
Not too hot, I'm on a 50-year losing streak.
I'm just imagining Harry turning to Kim and saying, "Call me Tequila."
No, detective.
No, detective, I won't.
Don't know, people keep telling me I'm a cop. I'm getting used to that. Re-entered reality to conquer it, to bend it to my will. I am the law. Reality and its perishing. Glowing embers will remain of the atoms of human faces, only echoes. Well, nice meeting you.
What do you want to say?
Oh.
Reality, it makes me aggressively sad is the mood.
Yes.
Can I just say that?
Yes. I'm tempted between I'm on a 50-year losing streak and I've re-entered reality to conquer it.
I would, if you ask me my vote, I say 50-year losing streak. It's more accurate. But go with what you want to. Go with your gut.
That is more accurate. On a 50-year losing
That's
streak.
harsh. I'm like 3 or maybe 4 years into mine. Wait, no. Make it 5.
I am the law was said by Richard Nixon, either him or Ronald Reagan, former president of the U.S. Tanked his career, people hated him after that.
Yes, I believe that was Nixon, but yes.
I would actually love it if every time you say I am the law,
people lose respect for
people
you.
lose respect.
I hope so. That
The game gets
fun.
progressively harder.
Until you're on the ground crying, I am alright. And Kim's like, no.
Apothecary no longer wishes to smash.
Oh no.
Things aren't going super well for Idiot Doom Spiral either. Haven't found those keys yet, haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
I do love this is clearly like somebody like that Harry has talked to, and you're just like, I have no idea what you're referring to right now, but clearly we have
we have a rapport, and Inland Empire and my necktie seem to remember you, so I am the law -2 respect. He refers to himself in the third person. Yeah, he definitely is referring to himself in the third person there. But not exclusively.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
It was his friend with benefits from college. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please don't go. Don't go.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out.
Neither IDS nor Kim realize how awkward the situation truly is. No. Only Harry can possibly realize how awkward the situation truly is. and his brain's still Swiss cheese, so he's getting flashes back of how awkward this situation is right now.
Yes.
So now it's a pirate's life for me.
It doesn't either. So, Tequila Sunset. Could you explain Tequila Sunset? As if I have maybe suffered some sort of catastrophic head injury called alcoholism.
Alcoholism. Crashing your car into the ocean. And then more alcoholism.
More alcoholism. At some point in time, we did some speed.
Yeah. Drugs were involved. And
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
How do you know this? Speak,
We've
apparition.
met before. Don't you remember?
Maybe.
Maybe. You look like you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be. You look like you want to hear the tale.
the tail.
Swiss cheese, that'd go great with some dazzling red wine. How's about it, old buddy? Perfect necktie.
Yes.
Yes. Kim, get comfy. We're going to hear my life story.
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
With foreboding, maybe I shouldn't learn what it means. No, this sounds scary. Go ahead. Maybe it was said by a previous F-buddy.
Yeah.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday, and by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting.
Stop interrupting your story.
You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get pissed drunk.
Yeah, it does sound like me.
That does sound like Harry.
Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer, and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
I don't know if I would consider that quote-unquote high concept, but go on, I suppose.
Where were you going with this idea, Harry?
I don't think Harry knew
Was
where
this-
Harry was
was
going
this-
with this.
One of your, quote, unorthodox interrogation techniques. Because I don't think it worked.
I think Harry was going through some things, you see.
Does that sound like something you'd do? Yeah, probably.
You know, it's a problem when electrochemistry says that sounds like you.
Yeah.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Uh-huh.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling.
The Union of Moribund Alcoholics.
Oh, yes, you do, Bratushka! The only thing better than that is putting the pedal to the metal after you kiss the tie. And off we go!
Okay, necktie.
Is the horrific necktie also one of our previous F-buddies?
Maybe. Maybe.
One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Oh boy. Here it comes. The car.
The car.
Do you remember remember the sound of wood cracking, the billboard.
You don't need to remind me, Perception. I can picture it pretty clearly.
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
I want to get off this story train.
Anyway, there was a brief silence, a gasp of silence, if you will, followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed. Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic.
Naturally.
What we
Correct.
saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs. The time hath come! So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, the time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things.
It all comes full circle.
God, what happened next? No! Say nothing, it's more dignified that way. The word I said was true. Tequila sunset will break the looms of reality. Oh God.
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramped on the steering levers.
We ran towards the ice whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to.
I will be astonished if I do not take any morale damage from this. Number one, how would you screw a tie?
I'm sure somebody could figure that out.
If anyone can find out, it's Harry.
What else was there to do? Thank you, brothers, for your helping hand.
Electric
We
was
asked
just
about
like,
the
"Thank
whole
you
tequila
for the
sunset
alcohol."
thing, and you told us it was your name now, and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
Number two, Harry's whole end of the world thing was before the brain damage.
Yes, it was.
Apparently so.
Yeah, he was on about that before the.
Maybe.
Now, why he was on about that
Okay, here's
is
the thing.
interpretable, I think.
we dropped off on the apocalypse cop stuff, and you kind of had a note of being like, I thought that the world was going to end, but no, I was wrong about that.
Mm-hmm.
What if, like, the moment that he is in the presence of alcohol, he starts getting all, the end is nigh.
Maybe. That's his, when people get sad drunk, he gets apocalyptic drunk.
Yeah. And since we've been off alcohol, we're like, oh no, the apocalypse isn't anytime, like, soon. Has, like, one shot. The end is nigh.
Very funny.
Number three with the necktie, screw you.
I believe it.
Yeah, I think the answer is yes. Your name now insists we call you it. Is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? Tequila Sunset, huh? Sounds pretty good. Is Tequila Sunset an event or a name? I mean, I'm an experience, so...
You're an experience.
Yes.
I'm not sure. I think you were the event. Tequila Sunset. You know, as opposed to a tequila sunrise, which is long gone.
Yeah, Tequila Sunset sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
How long did we party?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
How they're
there's the morale.
beautiful and also whores and so on. How one of them fucked you real bad. After a short while, you crossed the event horizon, looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
How many names have people called Harrier?
There's quite a few that you could actually go through. There's one you haven't actually encountered yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, there's, you know, Harrier, Harry, Tequila Sunset,
Detective.
Officer.
Drunkard.
Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen. Yeah, that's
Can't
right.
forget that one.
That one. Plenty of expletives, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think Sylvie was just like, you know, that guy who I prefer not to talk to.
Yes.
Please hang up the phone. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
I'd like to say I see the comment, apothecary.
I mean...
And yeah, that seems to be the vibe that was coming from here.
Definitely. Harry's got some, what's the word? He's got some chauvinism.
Yeah.
Some sexism he needs to work out.
Wow, that's quite a story.
I forgot! Hi, Kim, I'm sorry, you had to hear all of that!
I slowly turn to Kim and say, please kill me. No, Kim, you've got everything you need to solve the case. I'm just gonna go jump in the ocean.
Harry turns around to go jump in the ocean. Kim stops him.
Brain damage, misogyny, issues. Like, Harry has a lot of things.
Harry has so many things.
He's got a lot going right now.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
Oh!
If you only knew.
I put my hand on Kim's shoulder and say, Kim, never tell anyone this story.
Never recite this story outside here. It stays and dies in this... Well, I can't really say a room, really, but...
There's so many things. Oh, boy.
Yes.
Oh. Did I tell you anything specific about this person?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Kim wouldn't stop him, he just accepted.
Yes.
Your morale took no damage.
Please, don't
Oh.
open that door.
Oh, but the health just took damage.
We
Hilariously.
took no morale damage, however our heart literally squeezed itself.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Abigail!
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
You're still working through some shit is definitely an accurate phrase.
Yes. Physical damage from just words?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah. Did I mention losing anything else, like my gun, or my policeman's cloak, or my gun? Do you happen to know where my gun is?
Do you know where my gun is, random drunkards?
Some as just some.
Pothecary has a very good point. Some is definitely lowballing it.
We're working through a lot of S right now.
So much shit.
Beside your gun and your badge, you said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy.
This man remembers so much for being literally drunk 24/7,
Yes.
which is pretty impressive.
So we can give him some leeway with having some details be pretty hazy.
Yeah. You know where my gun is?
That's literally him.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
You can in fact say that the car is gone. That is irrecoverable.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
Empathy just coming in here with the chair.
Empathy, no, not the bat.
Feel bad
No
yet?
specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case I'm on?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
Like,
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
Were you gonna say what?
I was gonna say Harry just does like a shifty eye towards Kim, and then Kim just.
Is this what you think of me, babe? No. Yes.
Yes.
Kim, you don't understand. It's you. Then like. It's you. It's then Smoker no longer on the balcony. Then Harry, then everyone else. That is the level of importance. Alcoholism is a common enough occurrence amongst the police of Revachol. I mean...
that would imply that, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think also alcoholism might just be a common occurrence among the people of Revachol. He has experience with this.
He might.
He doesn't seem particularly that surprised that we are this level of alcoholic.
Like, I tend to try to make sure I don't give anything away because I've played this game multiple times, but I don't actually remember whether or not Kim's had experience with this, or if it's mentioned. It wouldn't shock me, though.
Yeah.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
He's sorry!
Empathy continues coming back with the chair.
Empathy, please!
I'm gonna regret asking about this, but so, politics.
Oh no!
You kept talking about how the coal mine owners were fucking us all over, just like that woman fucked you. I didn't agree with you, by the way. The spectral hand of the market makes sure everyone gets exactly what they deserve.
The spectral hand of the market.
I see. I see you are an ultra-liberal. Good to know.
How's that capitalism treating you, Mr. Idiot doom spiral.
Empathy with the steel chair. Dies after getting hit.
Fatality.
Yeah. So, what kind of cop was I? Because
If you had to pick up
Evart.
the kappa types.
yeah, Evart said I'm a sorry cop.
You kept
Oh
apologizing
no.
for being such a bad cop, and for the damage you inflicted on everyone around you.
Oh no, I was a sorry cop.
Oh no.
You also kept pausing to knock the heel of your hand against your temples, saying, "Stupid, stupid, stupid."
100% after having this conversation, Harry is going to do exactly that.
Yes.
I don't think I can handle hearing anymore.
I
Idiot
think I'm
doom
gonna
spiral.
go jump into the
It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. Want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
For enough stories for a lifetime, they suck. Goodbye. How did you become Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
Is it acquire more alcohol? Because I have some in my pocket.
The gleam in his eyes and the slouch in his posture is so incredibly familiar.
You want booze, don't you?
I don't want it, man. I need it. Can't tell stories without it. Dry stories are boring, you see?
He's a functional alcoholic, meaning that he can only function when he's imbibing alcohol.
Yes.
So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me.
Got some sweet Commodore Red.
I have multiple ones.
Yes. I'm not an enabler. I love it says don't do it now.
Classy.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Are you okay? Don't call Abigail. It's quite a name there.
I think that's all he can say.
He's the one in
Shut
the,
up,
the
guys.
tube.
Yeah.
I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know.
I like to imagine that Harry was just sort of nodding along and said, my actual name is, and all Harry heard was Idiot Doom Spiral. Just auto-replaced George.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder/junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
What does any of that mean? High concept creative services industry? Did you make ads? Did you make art? Because, like, you worked for an insurance firm. You know, a contract with an insurance firm.
He might tell you, he might not. He might leave it vague. I don't remember.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
I don't think he knows what the word concept means,
No.
and he keeps throwing it around like it means something more than it means. Which, I mean, concept is a very vague term.
The definition,
Anything can really be a concept.
the definition
if you
of
think about
concept
it.
is pretty high concept if you think about it.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
That's right. Getting a good run-in is important to maintaining your physical and mental health.
That's probably why he's in a
Speaking of,
tracksuit.
Yeah.
When's the last time you did your laps, pork chop?
I'm constantly running physical instrument.
Kim's always chasing after you. He's literally like, slow down.
The people that you have working for you, did the jogging help? I could probably use a good run myself. Oh, that's too many good options. The jogging help?
It did. With my trusty Sansariq tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan.
Starting to see where this is gonna go wrong.
I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet are we talking exactly?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless.
Yeah, no, that would be pretty bad.
Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
I love your options are ouch. I would have landed on my feet.
It's
Feline
like
reflexes.
empathy or get good scrub.
Yeah. Ow.
Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Forgotten it where? Guessing me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
Okay.
He's really fucked with this man.
Yeah.
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation.
He was a business boss. He deserves this.
Yes. Kind of agree with Jerry here.
The fact that this man was some like high contract business bro, it actually makes the situation much funnier.
It really does.
People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
I was the best at selling edible lingerie and strap-ons, you see. I knew exactly what to say.
Harry, like, nodding, then goes, wait, that was you?
Wait, that was you? You're the reason why I have a box full of this. That's canon in my head now.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
And so that does answer my question, though. He worked in advertising.
He worked in advertising. He was selling
Just
people
then,
stuff.
I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there.
5 minutes, I'd buy that in 5 seconds.
Sign me up, sailor!
But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
Hang on.
This man has never been able to get into the
Hang on. So your key situation got so bad that you couldn't get into your apartment, which I understand. But you, I guess, also couldn't talk to, like, a landlord or anyone that could open the door for you.
Either didn't or couldn't.
Surely they know who you are. You also didn't or couldn't wait for any other employee to open the door to the office.
Couldn't or wouldn't get in touch with, like, a locksmith. I don't know, break the window.
I can only assume that you looked so, like, disheveled that, like, nobody believed it was you. Because you were out in the rain all night. Wow.
He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this reality is the reality.
Wow, that was a legendary success.
Nice.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
Quite a tale.
You realize all of this is your own fault. Is that it? I feel like there's some steps missing.
Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long time. If there was anything else to it, I would have thought of it by now.
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
There's one that we didn't even mention. You could have called, like, anybody.
Yeah.
To come try to help.
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any ID on me. So they tossed me in jail for 2 days.
Why didn't you have your ID on you?
Did you also leave that with the apartment key?
I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen.
No, that's totally fine. Like, they shouldn't have thrown you in jail. That's awful.
Almost homeless myself doesn't seem so bad.
Harry.
Look on the bright side. You've got one hell of a story.
You've got one hell of a story and no house. Yeah, no, I'll just shut up.
Yeah. Maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own.
You could, you know, sell this story to the magazine and then buy a locksmith.
To finally get you into that apartment?
Yes.
But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
You keep losing all your stuff when I hear the story of your name. You got any more stories? Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty 2-piece lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me.
It wasn't somehow, you just told us it was because you lost your keys.
You lost your keys, and in a comedy of errors.
Comedy of errors.
Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps this lost jacket is something you could help with?
What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less. Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket. What do you say, Tequila?
Hey, that's a great idea. You should go look for this jacket.
You're asking a police officer to help find a jacket you stole and then lost. Sure, where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it? I mean, maybe I was up by the boardwalk, or walking along the beach, or checking out the abandoned fish market. Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You could ask around, see if anyone's seen it.
Could you describe the jacket other than a jacket? Because I could just give you a jacket. What's the name of your agency?
My agency, man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy.
I slowly look at Kim like, what the hell is he talking about?
I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
It's so high concept, I have no idea what it means. Never mind that I asked. I'm really feeling...
You're really feeling number two there.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Until I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
Curse my daily jog and my inability to think when keys are jingling.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
I don't think I would want to touch that. It said the word shit stain multiple times in the description before this moment.
He's presumably been only able to wear that jumpsuit.
You really shouldn't touch it.
Half-Life is saying I shouldn't touch it.
Half-Light is afraid of it. Half-Life is afraid of it too.
Pretty nice, huh? This might be one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. You feel about 15% less human for having touched it.
You 15%? You only have 2 morale points before, by the way, you die. Just a heads up.
Motts.
Yeah.
This was an impossible roll. You need an 18 to succeed. I got a 10.
And then there's the smell. But you don't even want to think about that.
Kim is gonna make you put on so much goddamn, oh shit, now I'm forgetting. The
Hand sanitizer.
That's it.
Kim's just gonna push Harry back in the bathtub and be like, no, take a bath right now.
You cannot leave until you're clean again.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me feel it.
I look at Rosemary and shake
Rosemary.
my head.
Don't.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosie. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them any time.
About the other drunks.
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey,
Alcoholics.
tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Oh, I see where I got the speed from.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
No, I think we've established I'm the sorry cop.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together. I'm all ears, Tequila.
Well, I'm gonna keep my borscht. So be seeing
You
ya.
too, Tequila Sunset.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
A bright light, you say?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Am I unlocking superstar cop? Now that I hear superstar and law official, in a sense, they sound weird together.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician,
No.
and addict teacher.
No!
And that's the superstar that we've worked so hard to establish.
Establishing my superstardom hard lately. You got the wrong impression. I'm no superstar. I'm trash.
I'm trash.
Yeah, a cool trash superstar. Big dick cop down on his luck. Salam Rocky by here. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Wait, what's that about Chris Fantasy World?
Yeah, you know. Beneath it is just heartbreak. A pulmonary tract infection. Atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that. Reinvent it as the world's first celebrity police officer.
F it, action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
We have unlocked some kind of superstar. Still seems unlikely. No one is actually saying you're an actual superstar in the group using cocaine riddled with hepatitis. He strikes a lioness pose with a mic kind of way. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Some would say it doesn't belong in law enforcement. Oh, wow.
The best, there's so many good things of Disco Elysium, but the best part is that you are playing a goddamn mess
Yes.
of a human being. And it's the best thing. I just love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse.
Sounds good suggestion.
Never thought you'd see such a thing in your life. But this guy's a little too drunk.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
Makes sense.
Alright, understood.
what is this place? Do you know what city you're in?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Now, why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Okay.
Tell me about your friends.
Don't you fucking call her. Hear me? Abigail? Don't call Abigail.
Kim, I'm getting contract drunk off this man, and you know what happens when I get drunk. I start ranting about the apocalypse.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Rosemary would very much like to sell you some speed.
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
300 real for a ghost? Are you insane? I think he's referring to alcohol, Harry. Oh, 300 real for booze? Are you insane?
I'd like to say electrochemistry.
There it is, Bratushka! The spirit! Let's buy the spirit! 300 real is a lot, but this has to be done!
It has to be done! I was gonna say electrochemistry has entered the chat, but no, electrochemistry was body checked by horrific necktie.
Yes.
Get the fuck out of the way.
It's our end game!
It's just another stupid drunk idea that I'm attributing to my necktie.
Bratan, you don't understand! It's not just another drink! This is what our relationship has been building towards all these years! This is the climax! The mystery! The virginal sigh!
Maybe you and the necktie are fuck buddies.
Yeah.
You have to buy it from him! Get it off him! Kill him if you have to! Our ultimate fate depends on it! And the fate of many worlds!
Horrific necktie, do you even have any idea how we'd get 300 real?
The lieutenant looks at you, looking at the bottle of spirits, then at Rosemary, suspiciously.
Okay, so Pilsner is another alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is?
What?
What do you mean? What do you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
Where did you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
He ain't shitting you! Medicinal spirits are a blast, Bratan! The flaming truth of this joke of a world!
I got one of those scientific ampules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink. Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
What? 5 lemons with half a pack of butter? So, good tip, I should remember. It sounds dangerous.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of hell. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me £4 to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide?
The idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies.
Oh no.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Throw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff.
Oh my
98.7% almost pure alcohol.
Harry, if you drink that, you will die.
I'm sorry. Is that a bottle of formaldehyde?
I think that is what he is saying, yes.
Who I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for £3 if you want it.
It will prove useful, yes. Can I smell it first?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire city of Revachol is wiped off the map.
I completely believe that.
Feels like someone set
Oh,
a
no.
mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time you felt so alive.
Did I not tell you, Bratan? This is it! This is our party drink! This is what we're having, baby! Please get it for me!
So, what's the deal, friend? Want the spirits or not?
It may prove useful.
£3 and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
I love not mentioning that was originally 300. I'm gonna give him £3 in exchange for a bottle of, blue medicinal spirit that I may or may not use to, I don't know, blow up an island?
I don't know.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
Kim just takes it
Bratan,
from
I
me.
am so
No.
proud! Now, whatever you do, don't drink it! This deserves so much more than just regular oral consumption!
You two don't
mean?
drink.
What do you
The
mean?
tie is so on the money there. Up the bum it goes.
Oh no,
No.
good lord, no.
Who said anything about putting it up there? No! We're gonna put it into a way more special place! So special! Just hang on to it! Keep it safe! Wait for my sign!
Wait for my sign.
Soon. The time will come soon. Have patience, brave one. I'm getting a really dark vibe from this. This won't be pretty.
In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
What have I purchased? Liquid has an unearthly blue tint. The kind that might or might not, but definitely does glow in the dark. 98.7 pure alcohol. Keep it away from an open flame. Hold on to the spirits and wait for the signal. Well, Kim, we now have a mild explosive, I think, in our pocket. Ooh. Got some glass tear there.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Hey, you guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes.
The only kid you're good with is Kuno, and that's a problem.
Yeah. I've gone from being scared of Kuno to be like, yeah, no, like, Kuno's our buddy, right, Kim? I do not.
Please don't associate me with the child who throws slurs around.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
Kids, where is your mom?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Well, goodbye, children. A book? A small primer for small kids.
You found the book?
Is this book going to help me talk to children better?
Maybe.
The first grade in primary school, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, where E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention.
That is a terrifying cover.
That is so terrifying.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score, get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life. The alphabet. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Okay, get ready, everyone. We got an alphabet song to get through.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete.
This is a pretty, bad alphabet song.
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Seriously, this is for children, and L is for laudanum?
I mean, I think these kids are getting some chunky words early on. That's great.
I need to give this book to Kuno. He's got rhythm, he's got flow.
Yeah.
Q is for quasar.
Quasar.
R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
Kim, this is a great book.
What are we teaching these tiny children?
Advanced words.
Quasar?
Quasar. I need first graders to say quasar.
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
I love
It
kids.
is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities like reading and...
Oh, there's a person under all that.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
There's a girl here with armored gloves. Is that you? Where are your parents? The twins outside your brothers. What's that? What's that thing you're holding? Goodbye. Where are your parents?
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
Are the twins outside your brothers?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical.
Have you seen armored gloves?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Her dad left her 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Was it by a spooky red chair, by chance?
With a bow
She
tie
doesn't
sitting on the
want you to
shelf.
think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now? Did you kick them into the ocean?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
And what about that bird?
It's a grouse.
It's a grouse, Kim.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken skewer you almost certainly broke.
Yes, but what's it for?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not going to steal this girl's grouse.
Probably shouldn't steal their grouse.
She twirls the furry doll around in the air, giggling happily. All right, you just need to grab it from the ceiling and go.
No, Sava.
You just need to steal it.
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Pleased to meet you, Lammy.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy. Bye!
Well, it was nice meeting you.
Got a clue about those
Those darn gloves.
darn gloves.
Gonna go smash a sandcastle.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
At least we don't have to break the sandcastle.
Yeah.
Reality has broken the sandcastle already.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
I love Kim.
Yes.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Yeah, we got a whole one piece, Kim. Kim, check it out. We found... I forgot to look at the pants. But we found some really scary looking gauntlets, not gonna lie.
They're pretty terrifying looking. They look, with your jacket, like it's for real evil.
Hooves are a bit sandy, but the grip is phenomenal. Oh my god.
You look like you're going to morph into a Saturday morning cartoon villain.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
Gonna go say hi to Measurehead again.
Hey, Measurehead.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
Be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor like I want to be. No.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
I could probably sell it to some other cops. This is the long sought after enemy technology. Can't just enjoy it, I must study it.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it, observe its properties, see if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
That's an ominous thing to say, Half-Light, but I think we've already kind of consigned ourselves that that's gonna happen. Fairweather T500. It really hurts to punch this armor. The sword would even leave a scratch, though it would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. Figure out what it is, possibly by beating yourself while wearing it, shooting yourself. Let's see. Oh no. But first off, I'm just gonna... I know I'm going to need that later. I'm probably going to start thinking about that sooner or later. This feels like foreshadowing, doesn't it? Anyway, lots to look at.
Get the whole new side of that.
Let's keep to little town here.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
We're cops, we're hellraisers, click, click, bang, bang. I gotta side with Kim over horrific necktie.
Between your two boyfriends, you're gonna side with your responsible boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
I am totally an ill omen. Wait, I've been here before?
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
So, the last time the cops were here.
It's over a decade ago.
Yeah, and they locked themselves in that really creepy fucking
Needed
shed.
some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place. Somewhere more quiet.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
That's you, all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
You know, I think you're right. And maybe it's the proximity to all of that alcohol talking and the stuff I'm keeping in my pocket. But I am an ill omen.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
Kim did not like you saying that. Cut that out.
Maybe they are afraid. Because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here. As long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then. Because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage. And not a lot of houses. Or a lot of people. My kids are long gone. Searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
What's in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist. This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
Gotta be something here. Have you seen, perhaps, like, a group of, cryptid, researchers?
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
The pox, Kim.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make some coffee and tea for me and Mantis.
Thank you.
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
Me and Moffy real? Yes.
I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new face pops up every now and then an old one disappears and is forgotten. This is who we are.
Motts does really like their Moffy. and I enjoy the smell of coffee, but I cannot handle the taste.
Here, for you, no officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Not sure it's appropriate for the RCM to accept free accommodations.
Oh, don't. It's your choice. No skin off my teeth.
Why isn't anyone using the room?
My kids grew up and left like they do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
I can just have the room.
Aye. The room is pretty bare bones, but it's got a bed and roof over it. That's more than some folks have around here.
This could be the first chapter of my Rags to Riches memoir. Incremental development hasn't elevated this neighborhood yet. Potential here.
Surely not the first one. So are you interested or not?
Get yourself a tent, or no, I don't want a free room. It's not proper. No. I will try to make the whirling and rags work. Yeah, I was wondering if you could save in conversations. Definitely not.
Suit yourself. But should you ever need shelter, remember old Isabel and her shack by the sea.
Well, it's good that can change your mind if you run out of money.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Else is on down coast.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
What do you mean, apartment or electrical plant? Those are very different things.
I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara.
Anything else?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
We want to come to a fish market here. That's it then. There's gotta be more along the coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End. Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible.
Interesting.
And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
Tell me about yourself, Isabel.
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie. Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant W. Freighter Harrier Dubois. Call me Tequila Sunset.
Quite a handle you got there. So many titles. One of them double.
She's got a couple of ranks herself. Honored chief and so on.
Do you know anything about a lost jacket?
What do you want with a lost jacket?
That's an excellent question, man.
It's for me to know and for you to find out. It's an honor retrieving lost things. Trunks lost his, and I agreed to look for it. It's not for me, I'm on a philosophical journey to fetch it for someone.
He probably pawned it for booze and then forgot about it. You know how drunk men are?
That is entirely believable.
Are you getting a reward for it at least?
No.
What? You're fetching someone's missing laundry free of charge? Do you not have anything better to do?
Kim's judging.
In fact, he does.
None of my business, either way. How you spend your hours is up to you.
It's on the way, Kim.
Anyhow, you might ask Lillian if she's seen anything lately. That girl's got a way of attracting lost and broken things.
I'm not asking anyone for signatures until I understand what this thing's about.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to
really
40
bad
month
logic.
construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Like really bad logic. Don't think. These glasses would give me a bit of logic, but as with this terrible hat. But I need to upgrade base logic, can't just put on equipment. I got a boat. I'm very confused or drunk out of his mind. I assume that means you're probably Lillian. Franco-Nigerian cavalry boots. Could replace my indirect modes of taxation with cavalry boots.
Hi, officer.
Sword in a scabbard.
Anything I can help you with?
Depends, where are we exactly?
A fishing village on the seashore. This place doesn't really have a name. It's sometimes called Elysium. The sign on the street leading here is illegible. Has been since they built this place.
Questions first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. And that was actually the second one.
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
Nice sword. Does it come with a story?
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
Smash. She has fishing hook earrings. I might actually agree with you on this one, Apothecary. It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing fancy, just for intimidation.
Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that.
I really think that more women should walk around carrying swords. Just in general. Set a good baseline.
That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It does not go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder.
They hold point to the expression. I don't feel that I should be asking people to behold the expression.
No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And plenty of them are dangerous.
She's not afraid, however. Does that make her not dangerous?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Where's your husband now?
Gone.
He disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
Oh.
He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat was found floating empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
Yeesh.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces sinewy.
So she's single. Hi, Motts.
I've returned.
Welcome back. Just having a conversation with, Lillian here about her dead husband.
Okay. Ah, yes, right. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's healthy to let go and move on. You gotta keep the wheels spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
Electrochemistry, stop.
Do it! Hit on the widow! It's the right thing to do!
Horrific neckties, no. Holy shit! Him's presence makes it awkward. Don't know a good spot yet, explore the
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Looking for someone, maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
A missing cryptozoologist.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
It's like, what? Oh, you're looking for what?
People who look for animals who are hard to find.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen? Snowmen?
Two old guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Kim, there are more cryptids.
Harry looks at Kim with a big grin. Yes, no.
No.
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. I'm just looking for snowmen.
That's all.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
Idiot Doom Spiral over there needs his jacket. Have you seen it?
Remarkable. That one already lost everything else, and now his jacket too.
Yeah.
It's a good thing, too, that he has an actual police officer looking for it. Good old Doom Spiral. Upper management to the core.
No one plays my jacket. I find it, I keep it. Collecting evidence to charge him with petty theft. You know why I do things. Everything just happens to me. Try to help out a stranger in need.
How sweet of you. It really is. I check around the abandoned fish market on the boardwalk. Drunks are inexplicably drawn to markets. Might be why they have such trouble staying in business. If one of them lost something, that's as good a place to start looking as any.
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
Mm-hmm.
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
That enough to make a living, apparently?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
You see, you are engaging in conversation with another person. And also the 10 other voices in your head. Also.
What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
Damn.
Well,
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
in a mine once.
In a mine.
Mines. You need mines.
You know about those human bodies? A mine, the RCM could use a mine. Where is it?
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one, because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge spiky thing.
Spiky must have been a naval contact mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, I will be seeing you. Okay. So we found the people we need to ask about the letter. I'm not sure if I trust, I'm not sure if I trust that. Okay, I definitely don't trust Evart.
What are you talking about? Edward is so trustworthy. Yeah, I wouldn't trust Edward either.
What we got here?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence. Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley, craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
What about the bus stop? Where the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18, 21, 4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silverware. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
Poor dog.
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
It's kind of nice that you can just occasionally get little shivers of the rest of the world.
Yes.
They give you like 5 experience points.
Yes. Is Harry psychic or not? The mystery is interpretable.
Yes. The question continues.
Yes.
Okay, that's it. Aw, little black swallow.
Aww.
Okay, not allowed up there. Oh. Artillery broke this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that.
Secret box.
It's got money.
It's got a whole 115 real in it.
Soon you'll have the money back from that you spent for that bottle.
I've already earned that back.
Oh, never mind.
What am I even gonna use that bottle on?
Yeah.
Church? We found the church?
Yes, the church.
Is this the church? I don't see a church. See a
What are you talking about?
broadwalk.
Looks like a church to me.
It said that I've unlocked quick travel church. Where is the church?
There it is.
Oh, there's the church. Kim, I found the church. Kick drum pulse. Music is coming somewhere on the ice.
A shadow of a very large building, you say?
No. Really? A big building? Dead phone, smashed receiver, like someone hung up too hard. Imagine why calls become terrible sometimes.
You know, sometimes you just get mad at calls and hang up so hard you break the phone.
Yeah.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Why would I dial a random number? No. As funny as
prank call someone?
as funny as that would be. Harry is still poor.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take it closer.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Ah, I think we found I think we found idiot's jacket.
But
Please
is he
tell
gonna
me you're not
want
taking
it?
that with you.
Kim's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I think this is the jacket Idiot Doom Spiral guy wanted me to find.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have it returned.
Filthy jacket. Kim is judging us.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
This jacket gets so disgusting, Kim.
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
So glad I'm wearing gloves.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing you're wearing.
It smells
Armored gloves.
tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
Ew, ew, ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
Well, I'm gonna heal a little morale, and then I'm gonna sprint back and throw this jacket at Idiot Doom Spiral before it kills me.
Before it kills you from how horrible it is to imagine even holding that.
Yes. Again, I have armored gloves on. I don't think I'll ever get the smell out of my hands.
Tequila sunset.
Is this your jacket? Please tell me it is.
Ah, tequila. I knew you'd come through. That's fucking great, man.
Are you sure you want it?
Let me see.
Are you sure?
What? This isn't my jacket. My jacket was beautiful. This is fucking filthy. What am I supposed to do with this?
What do you expect? You left it outside for a week.
I'm not taking a disgusting pile of hobo rags. I may be in an irrecoverably decaying orbit, but I've still got standards. Either bring it back the way it was before, or find a dumpster to burn it in.
You know, despite the guano, it looks like the jacket itself is stain resistant. It may just need a good scrubbing.
Okay. I know where there's
A washboard?
a washboard, but I'm not sure I can do this to Isabel. Isabel?
The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence.
I found the jacket, but it's filthy. Do you think I can use your wash basin to hopefully find a jacket?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
Could I just pick it back up from you?
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
Kim's just like, can you stop running around like a madman for 5 minutes? I need to sit down.
Kim sits down. Harry proceeds to run back and forth up the road.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do.
I'm so
Mercy,
sorry we did this to
I'm
you.
proud of this
Yeah.
one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Let's see this. Oh wow.
Wow.
Pain threshold, half light, -1 drama. Always hot. Sweat like a pig. Trigger is like a protective cocoon.
It looks like
the
one.
wearer's torso in pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning: item is not actually fireproof. Doom Spiral, I've got your horrible jacket back.
Tequila sunset.
It's your jacket, fresh washed.
My jacket?
Yeah, the one you had me clean the seagull S off of.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
Idiot Doom Spiral, come on, focus.
Focus,
man.
focus, come on, come
It was
on.
only a couple hours ago.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
Oh my gosh.
What the F are you talking about?
Rosemary, what the fuck is Tequila talking about?
Aye, that's the jacket you stole 2 weeks ago. From the kid who was making it with his gal on the beach.
That's disgusting. I've never done anything like that in my life. You're both delusional. Found. That's medium concept stuff.
It's medium concept. Medium
It becomes
concept.
abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend.
I slowly look over at Kim. Kim has the expression of "I told you so," but says nothing.
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Through a lot of trouble to get this right. The effing jacket.
You're gonna keep the jacket, or are you gonna throw it at his head?
Oh, I don't know. I'm really tempted to throw it at him. But at the same point, I'm like, fine, it's my jacket now.
Went through all this fucking effort. It's up to you.
Fine, I'll keep the jacket myself.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
It's an okay jacket. If you're into the blue.
If you're...
Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Kim wants to talk to you about something. Do you think it's about how good you look in that jacket?
Probably not.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
Kim is here to critique your sense of style.
What about my style, Kim? I really should put on the jacket. That would make this conversation funnier.
Yes.
I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like an officer of the RCM. Keep it up.
I do sure have the jacket on.
At least you have a jacket on, I suppose.
Your half-brother is proud to stand beside you.
You like this? It's really grabbing my style. Regular cup, regular clothes.
You should get that fucking frog visor.
Yes.
The lieutenant regards you for a moment, unsure whether you're making a joke or not, and if so, whether he should acknowledge it.
Don't worry, Kim. I don't know if I was making a joke or not.
Right, detective. You are one regular cop. You know the expression, the clothes make the man? The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
You're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
But style buddies.
Kim's just like, detective. Let's be real here. I am far above your level.
You are above our level in every possible way.
Kim has an entire outfit picked out. We have assembled our outfit from trash.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
Oh no. Oh no, drama's getting on me.
Drama's getting
Yes,
mad.
my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Drama's like, Kim might like your style, but not me. You need to be flashier, for fuck's sake.
Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
I'm trying to do my job, neighbors. What is this picking on me for not being crazy enough? It's the least of my concerns.
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
I'm just trying to do my job. I don't need this from you, drama. Where's my drama even?
2.
I don't need this from you, drama.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copotype is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
No, we're sad cop.
Wait, this will be my capo type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
Why not send out the telefax? I'm not ashamed. Yeah, no need. Let's keep that announcement on standby for now. Okay, I'd like to mention, it would be really funny that if you have a capo type already, like, you know, selected.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why we keep healing morale and health.
Oh, there you go.
If you already have a capo type one selected, that you could just opt out by saying, like, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Yeah. You can't.
Basically just like a reaffirm your capo type. I'm not ashamed of people knowing that I'm the boring cop.
You're not ashamed. Not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed. I am sorry, though.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Too dramatic from drama.
Kim, I just had a long think about how boring I am. You are not boring.
You are the least boring, and what are you doing right now?
Striking a pose. I put away my bag to strike a cool pose. Don't you think this is a
Just
pretty
when we
cool
were
pose,
talking
Kim?
about you being boring. Strike a dramatic. Oh.
You got a bit of normal. A bit of the normal in you.
A bit of
A
the
touch of the regular. 4 grams of Johnny Normal Cup. You're the extremist of all the cops. You said some pretty boring things back there, and now you have 2 choices. You can either leave it behind and forget about it, try to utilize your normalcy, internalize it, get a touch of vanilla back into the herring-flavored egg, licorice ice cream of your mind.
Well,
Herring-flavored egg and licorice ice cream is, frankly, a absurd thing to imagine.
that sure was a phrase.
Oh.
Doesn't that water look inviting?
It does, doesn't it? I guess the only way to go look at that point, right there in that water, is to walk all the way around.
Only way. It's the only way. Hey, you can see your reflection in it, so it's not completely murky.
Yeah, it's slightly above the worst water in the world. Okay.
So where you want to go? The boardwalk or the spooky church?
Well, we actually need to stop.
Oh,
so-
never mind. Next time. Next time you'll decide between the boardwalk and the spooky church.
Yes. I'd love to say that I think we made some good progress today.
Progress? Oh, we were making that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I want to say that we made good progress. But that would be a lie.
But we did explore.
We did explore. And I suppose, we did get a jacket out of it.
Yeah, well, you look terrible.
It looks so bad.
You look...
Oh no, it's so bad. Oh no. Oh, by the way, while you were gone, I also got these boots.
Oh, that's neat.
At some point, I'm just gonna try and find the worst outfit.
I want to see you do the worst outfit. That would be
Design the worst outfit I can. I already saved, so. Okay. Thanks for hanging out, but we're gonna have to stop there. Harry?
Harry,
stop.
No.
Stop with the dramatic posing, Harry.
No. Kim's gonna look on his phone.
Okay.
Harry, pay attention, it's serious.
Hope you've enjoyed. We'll be back next time with more Disco Elysium and maybe, explore the spooky church.
Yeah, or the boardwalk.
Or the boardwalk.
Or whatever that path is up there.
Yeah. We still have a lot of people to find.
Mm-hmm. And you have to decide what you're going to do about Evhart's list. And
yeah.
Stop a bunch of people from killing other people.
Yeah, that's probably the more important thing that we need to do.
Yes.
Not,
I'll also solve a murder.
I think we can pretty succinctly say that we've solved the murder. This man was shot.
By?
A gun. Case closed. Yeah, let's go home.
Alright.
Anyway, see you next time.
Bye.